Since this is a weight loss channel, I figured maybe the best way to start the video is to just do the full body look. Um, okay, so I did my week one, and week one wasn't perfect. Um, I live in Louisiana, and it's been Mardi Gras time, so there's been some parties and alcohol and lots of food. So it wasn't perfect. My goal was 1,600 calories. I was closer to 1,900 calories, 7-day average. So I'm experimenting. I've never done this before. I'm experimenting with just focusing on 7-day averages. So that's with pretty much everything: my step count, my protein intake, and my calorie intake. And my 7-day average for my calories, my goal was 1,600, and I actually did 1,900 7-day average. My 7-day average step count goal was 5,000 steps, and I actually did a little more than that. I did 7,488 average steps. One of those days was definitely a New Orleans day. I've been tracking my protein. So my 7-day average protein intake, my goal was 100 grams, and I did 107.7 grams of protein, which was really good. My previous weight, 266.8 pounds. That would be, I weighed myself March 2nd. And my current weight is at 261.4 pounds. So I lost 5.4 pounds, which I'm really happy about, just because I didn't reach my calorie goal, my 7-day average calorie goal. So I was a little nervous on how that would look. And certain days were definitely lighter than others. I had like a 1,300 calorie day one day. And I went as high as like 2,800 calories on other days. And I still managed to lose 5 pounds, which I'm really happy about. All this is very experimental for me. I've never really been consistent with logging stuff and tracking things. So I'm really excited to see that that's working out. For week 2, I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to do a 7-day average calorie goal of 1,700 calories, a 7-day average step count goal of 8,000 steps. I'm going to do a 7-day average protein goal of 121 grams of protein, because that's initially what the doctor wanted me to do. It's just it feels challenging to get that much protein in a day. And then I'm going to add a 7-day average of 20 zone minutes a day. Zone minutes, for anyone who has a Fitbit, zone minutes is Fitbit's way to calculate how many minutes in a day your body's actually in a fat burning heart rate. So the more zone minutes you have, that says you got your heart rate elevated enough to be burning fat. And I want to start with 20 zone minutes and see if I can accomplish that this week. And see, when I put a focus on zone minutes also with some of these other things, how much weight I could possibly lose in week 2. So that's really exciting. My food, I've been keeping it pretty simple. I like to buy bags of frozen fruit and just kind of make like a big mixed fruit bowl and let it thaw in the fridge. And then I'll scoop some of that up with Greek yogurt. I've been weighing my food more using a scale, and I keep my protein about 4 ounces to 6 ounces. The fruit, same thing, 4 ounces. The Greek yogurt, 4 ounces. I did do fast food a couple of the days, but I still lost weight, so that didn't seem to bother me too much. And the only exercise I was doing is the steps. And then there was one day I did some jump roping. And I'm just going to conclude this little segment just by reviewing my goals and things like that. I'll probably add more in the video, just some highlights of the week of just me living life and doing things. So I'm really excited. This is really more of an accountability project. I've lost weight in the past. About 5 months ago, I went through a big move. I moved out of state. I lived in Oklahoma, and now I'm moving in Louisiana. So before the move, I did drop my weight down to 242. And then after the move, it shot back up, especially with my night shift job. I think, there's something to how stress can keep people from losing weight, because I think my body was very stressed out in that 12-hour night shift factory type job. Since I've been unemployed, I guess I might possibly lose weight a little easier because my body's not under all that stress. Something else I'll point out that, I'll talk more about in my next week's video when I do like my next weigh-in and kind of recap week 2 is I am starting work this week. So I'm going to be doing initially a Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock schedule. It will change. And as it changes up, I'll kind of review in the video how things go and see, I was able to lose 5 pounds out of work. Let's see if I can lose weight while working, or if maybe stress affects me in some kind of way to where it makes that more difficult. These are things, we'll definitely find out. I'm definitely doing a lot of experimenting and using my Fitbit to get as much data as I can to kind of figure out what works and what doesn't work and what affects me more than other things. Maybe because it's insane. My last job, it was that 12-hour factory job, night shift. And I would take up to 20,000 steps in a shift, sometimes more. And I couldn't lose weight. My body would not lose weight. Even, packing my lunches and not eating fast food and things like that, my body was unable to lose weight. It was pretty insane. So the fact that I can only take like 8,000 average 7-day average steps when I was working, it was probably like 20,000. That says a lot. So hopefully I can keep up the momentum and do better next week, because I'm not going to say I messed up a lot this week, but I definitely wasn't 1,600 calories. I was closer to 1,900 calories. And this is actually, all of this is new for me. I've never, in the past, when I've tried to do a weight loss journey, eating 2,700 calories in a day would devastate me and make me feel like I failed. And it would really put me on track to just overeat a lot and just not care because I already messed up. And then, you mess up one week and you wait for Monday to come back around and say, okay, maybe I can get it right this week. And then if I were to mess up anytime that week, I've been in that cycle for a long time. So, and I never thought of weight loss or any of this as a 7-day average kind of thing. So being on this 7-day average, thinking of food and calories and things like that from that sense, it's like, it makes me feel like I don't fail. If there's a day where I eat 3,000 calories, I just keep in mind, let me just eat lighter tomorrow. And I was kind of curious to see if kind of seeing calories and weight loss in that kind of way, I was curious to see if I could still lose weight doing that. And it seems like I do still lose weight doing that. So I'm really excited about that. And hopefully I could get even better results during week 2.
Be real.
What happened?
I can't jog because my bronchitis, I don't think, is all the way ready for me to jog. So we're just going to walk this one out.
All right.
Ks?
Yeah.
I would love to do a 5K.
That'd be so fun to film. It'd be so fun to film a 5K.
Hey, that would be like...
We should start doing a Wednesday run club.
Yeah. I'm thinking about joining a Wednesday run club. All right, we're making it to the very end of the street. It's a great milestone to get to, especially when you're recovering from bronchitis. It's 3 a.m. and I woke up, used the restroom, and now I feel dizzy, chest pain, lots of anxiety. Yesterday was my first time in probably about 3 or 4 weeks where I was actually in a deficit, and my body is freaking out, just horrible anxiety. I want to go to the hospital. It's just terrible. I feel dizzy. I have prediabetes and gallbladder issues, and it's just pretty terrible how I'm feeling right now just from being in a deficit. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because I've been through this before, over and over and over again. And these are just things I don't really see in other people's journeys. Like, I don't know what it is about my body, but it really hates weight loss. I guess it's the gallbladder issues that I have. And like, I get just overwhelming waves of anxiety during periods like this. And it's almost just like my body wants, it attacks me for trying to eat healthy and do the right thing. And it's a really hard hurdle to get through, but you know, we'll just see where things lead. But it's very difficult. All right, so we made it outside, and I got the 2 jump ropes. My Fitbit's charged, so I'm gonna show. So Fitbit does something called zone minutes, and right now I'm at 0 active zone minutes. So whenever you're in a fat burning mode, you acquire zone minutes. So my goal is 45 every day. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm just kind of getting started with my day. So we're gonna see what about 10 minutes of jump roping, how many zone minutes I can get in about a 10-minute period, and kind of go from there. So let me set a timer for 10 minutes. I might do like a minute on, a minute off kind of thing, because I can't jump rope 10 minutes straight. So I'll do that. All right, let me start my stopwatch. The weighted rope is hard. Harder. It burns. It burns. It burns. Reach your Free roll. It burns. It's not anything fat. Reach your This is rough. This is rough. Boogie did it rough. How? I forgot how heavy this rope is. It's like, maybe it's a pound and a half. It's a little over a pound. It's rough. Don't get me wrong, it's rough. This is a lot of weight to have to move up and down. All right, let's switch ropes for a little bit. We're switching ropes. It's probably good, you know, have a variety with the ropes. Wow, now I can't, it feels weird. That feels weird. When you go from one rope to the other, it feels really weird.
Not apparently. Alright, let's start from the top and get a quickly dog. That was such a good shot I did before you fucking ate it.
Where's the first again? For technical reasons.
Well, you didn't see that first switch, so we don't know about that.
Man, this rope is so different. You just have to find your rhythm. You have to do this. You just have to find your rhythm. All right, let's see how long we've been at this. It feels like eternity. All right, we're 6 minutes in. consecutively jumped 10 minutes straight at the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna have to call it just because for health reasons. Where's the 10 minutes I got? I think this is impressive. I can go EDR. I'm gonna switch routes now. Oh, there. Can you go from anywhere to Lido? It feels really weird. I don't even know. I understand. I'm trying to do this stuff. That's not me.
No quitting now. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop until you're dead.
I need to try I need to tell you.
Don't stop. You're gonna die. You're gonna drop dead if you stop. Don't quit. You need to keep going. Do you wanna die?
I wanna live!
Where are you going, Pooply?
I don't know what my lungs are. We're 1 minute left. Let's go heavy rope.
Yeah, finish it strong. Let's go.
I'm running out of steam, guys.
Don't quit. Don't you want to live to see your Pooply grow up?
Hold on. We might be done. 10 more seconds. Come on, yell.
All out. Come on.
Yell at me.
Come on. Keep going. Don't quit.
No, be me.
Don't stop jump roping, you fat. We're gonna get canceled. Don't stop until you're canceled.
All right, we're at 10 minutes. All right, guys, we're at 10 minutes. I'm gonna stop the stopwatch. All right, I'm gonna catch my breath, and then we'll see what the zone minutes look like. You don't know about zone minutes. At 1 of 45 zone minutes, the jump roping didn't really help that much. And I'm at 1,250 steps for the day, half a mile. It says I've done the equivalent of 5 floors, walking up 5 floors. So if I weren't trying to recover from bronchitis, I would attempt to just jump rope until I get at least 10 zone minutes, just to see how long that would take. But since I'm recovering from bronchitis, I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm gonna try to think of some other ways I can be active today. So this is day 3 of me kind of chronicling, kind of like my health improvement journey, weight loss, addressing weight loss. I want to improve my depression, challenges, anxiety. Today, it's 5 o'clock. And we're at 1,800 steps. Let's see, and 1 zone minute still. So I have to pick up some things from the store. I'm not going to film anything in the store, but we'll see what my stats look like when I get back. Hopefully, I could at least get some more steps. My goal for today is 5,000. I know it's kind of on the low side, but I'm just recovering from bronchitis. So everything I'm doing is, I'm starting off really low with things, just from battling with bronchitis for like 2 weeks. So, and I'm still a little raspy, as you can tell. So we'll see what my stats look like when I get back, just from kind of walking around Walmart, and we'll see what other stores we get up to.